This is gonna burn like the morning after having a large hot shot palmo. Use this drill if you want to throw kicks for days. You're gonna see as I go through it the little signs of fatigue. I did this after a boxing class and then about 10 rounds of body sparring, bag work and place bars. But here's the gist of it. You throw one kick, you circle around, and you throw one kick off the other side. Then in your stance, you circle around again, and throw two kicks. Then you circle around to the other side, and throw two kicks, etc. You're going to do this all the way up to 10. Today, I did it all the way up to 10, and then back down. Part of the concentration is just being able to count that high when you get that fatigue. The main things that are going to get gassed out and really tired when you're doing this, of course, your lungs. You're using those big muscles in your legs, your glutes, your calves. Calves actually a big muscle, not just a small muscle. But those big muscles, so you're going to have that huge oxygen demand, using explosive movements, keeping the discipline to stay in your stance. And those calves are just going to be burnt out. You're going to see as I go through it, it gets harder and harder to bring the heel off the mat. You know, I don't like to see people kicking lazy with the heel on the mat. You don't want to just flick your leg up and rely on the hip flexors of the kicking leg. That's not where the power comes from. The power comes from obviously rotation of the core and that triple extension off the standing leg. You want the standing leg pushing off the floor, bringing the weight up, heel comes off the floor, and then you swing it in. What number am I up to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we circle back round. Sometimes you can switch your stance so that you're throwing more like a right switch kick and more like an open side left body kick. Going up to 8 here, circling all the way, and now the lungs are really going. I was going to do some assault bike after the session today, but Harry was on it, taking his time as usual, so I thought I'll do some different kicks instead. Calves burning. I think an advantage to this over just doing kicks and a pyramid is that bit of stance movement. You're going to accumulate a lot of time moving in your stance between repetitions of kicks. You can see you're breathing really hard as you get up towards 10. As you get up towards 9 and 10, you're going to be breathing hard. The plus side mentally is that as you come back down, it kind of feels a little bit easier. I don't know if I'm coming back down yet. How many kicks am I doing? I'll have a little count up. Nong, Song, Sam, Si, Ha, Hook, Jed, Ped, Gao, Set. 10. What? I think I did 11 there by accident. I can't count. CTE. I am CTE. Anyway, I think we're coming back down. But yeah, mentally it gets a little bit easier as you're coming back down. The work is not just in throwing the kick, but keeping that stance discipline between. I think that's the difference of this, rather than just going from side to side with kicks or having a pad man hold the kicks up for you. Keeping that stance. Oh, I got a salted almond in my throat. Anyway. More circling. You can even mix in a little feint or a stance switch, as I was saying, getting that rotation over, trying to hit with the shin. I really like this bag as well, this Rev Gear bag, because look at the angle I'm kicking up into. It's more like the shape of a body that I'm going to kick up and across into, and it's the only bag that really mimics a good pad holder holding a Thai pad for a body kick. Look at the angle. It kind of makes this cross-sectional area like a good Thai pad holder. He's going to hold his pads corner to corner, and you get this good position where you can kick your shin across and you get this good angle where you can drive your knee through. This bag, it kind of recreates that a little bit. I'm switching southpaw a little bit. I'm going to have to count up what number am I up to here. I'm really gassing, legs dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 5. So it speeds up quite a lot when you're down to 5. And then you can focus on getting a bit more power. Something I'm going to do towards the end of this as well. Once I've done all the trials of repeated kicks, once I've done all the repeated kicks, I'm going to bang out just a few single kicks or kicks with a little bit of reset between it for a bit of power. I always like to get 10 at the end. 2, 3, circle round, 3 off the other leg, this left leg that I haven't used in any fights yet, circle back round to 2, boom, 2, having a little skip into it for that first kick of the 2, and then another 2, boom, down to 1 each side, and then we're going to hit that finisher. 1, circle round, 1, we're going to hit that finisher, we're going to circle back, and we're going to do repeated kicks, more for the power, really trying to turn through, really trying to rotate on the toes, but it's very hard at this point. The calves are burning, boom, the quads are burning, the lungs are burning, getting all these kicks in, deep, I believe from watching One Song Chai, like a kick off the back leg is a Wan King. A Wan King? Some of you Thai boys will have to correct me in the comments. But yeah, really burning out here, throwing these kicks, getting the shin across, and then I'm going to be goosed once I've hit that 10th kick. Sometimes I do it Bas Rutten style as well. I'll just stand square and plant my heel down flat, kicking with a flat leg, the Bas Rutten power kicking style. I can't find that tutorial. There's a really good tutorial of Bas Rutten power kicking. Anyway, that's me, all Gooseroonied. Subscribe-a-roo.